I'm going to I'm going to show you guys 4 things you need to look out for when doing your structure analysis. You need to look out for inducement, liquidity, and break of structure, change of character, which is chalk, and point of interest, where you can actually buy from. So that is your point of interest, where you can buy from or where you can sell from. Now, inducement simply means market maker always induce retail traders. They will induce retail trader to sell, and they will now what change by do the opposite side of it. That is what we call inducement. You see market coming down, and before you know, the market started buying again and break structure. So I'm going to show us all these 5 things that you need to look out for while doing your structure analysis. Now let's do the practical example of it. Let's say the market all right. If you look at this market is doing or we are on uptrend. So this is higher high, higher low. Understand? Higher high, higher low. This is what? Higher high. This is higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. So this is how the market moves. So now this break of this recent high here is what we call break of structure. The market break a structure here. Are you getting it? The market break another structure here. Market break another structure here. Market break another structure here. So now this is we have gotten our what the third thing here, which is break of structure. And how can we get our inducement? Now this is our what? This is our inducement here. This pullback here is what we call inducement. This pullback is what we call inducement. Let me mark it so that we can get it. This is what we call inducement. And where is our liquidity in this zone? Where is our liquidity? Okay, now for us to inducement is also serve as liquidity. Understand? But in a situation whereby let's say we have something like this, a situation whereby in a situation where we have, when the market give us something like this, okay, market went up like this. Okay, now in this situation now you see that this here now market has given us this our inducement here, because that is the recent pullback. That is our what inducement. Then this second pullback here, this is our liquidity before. This one become our liquidity. This one become our liquidity. Sorry, I want to mark it. This is our liquidity. This is our liquidity. This is our liquidity. And where is our point of interest here? This is our point of interest, POI. This is our POI here. Then where is our break of structure here? See, we have what we started having our break of structure from here. We have another one here. We have another one here. And also we have another one here. The break of recent high. If you look at this chart down, this is our first high here. This is our first high, but we break the high, and here become our next high. then we still will still break the high again. This is our what? This is our near high. So we are expecting the market to what? To come down and what? And take all the inducement. We are expecting the market to do something like this, clear all the liquidity, all the inducement. Then we what? Then we buy. We now buy from this zone to what? We buy from this zone to go and take the recent. Now buy from this place to go and take the recent high, because liquidity. Let's check now. We have our inducement here, we have our liquidity here, we have our point of interest, we have our break of structure here. So look at the four things here: inducement, liquidity, break of structure. Now how can we get our change of character now? Now after the inducement has been taken, after the inducement has been taken, I'm coming. After the inducement has been taken, this low, this leg here now, this is our what? This is our change of character. We'll mark it our chalk. This is our what? This is our change of character. If market close above this zone, let's say market fail to what? Let's say market do something like this. Let's say market do something like this. Yeah, market do something like this and comes back and close below this zone, then here now become our change of character. This will now become our change of character. Automatically the market is not interested at this point. The market is not interested in buying again. Are you getting it? The market will not be interested in buying again. You see how we have met all the four criteria now. Inducement, we have gotten our inducement here, we have gotten our liquidity, we have gotten our break of structure, and we have gotten our change of character. Now at this point market is not ready to buy again. Then you wait for the market after they close below our change of character. Then the market will, sometimes the market will pull back like this and come down like this. Then this way now we now have our what? Another break of structure here. Yeah, another break of structure, which is BOS. The market has what? Have changed character now. I mean the market have changed character finally. Then you have to wait after close above this our change of character. Here now become our inducement. Here is now become our inducement, IDM. So before you started selling, you need to wait. You need to wait for this inducement. You need to wait for your inducement here to be what? To be taken out. Then your POS will be sitting around this zone. You see that your POS will be sitting around this zone. Then you wait for the market. Market will not do something like this. Sometimes market will not go straight. Market will be doing something like this. Market will be creating internal structure, higher high, higher low. Sometimes market will what? Will just take the inducement and do as if the market wanted to sell, and boom, you see that the market type into what? Into our point of interest. Immediately the market type into the point of interest, then you what? You sell from this place, because point of interest are area that the market makers are interested in what? In buying or in selling. You can either call it point of interest or point of interest, which is POI, or demand zone. I mean supply zone. We call it supply zone. We call it supply zone. Either demand zone or supply zone. Then immediately the market gets to the way you share, and your SL is going to be above this high. You share to this place, because all this place, you see that the market has what? Has built enough of liquidity here. All this place here, this is what we call liquidity. Market is building liquidity because all this low, they have not been taken out. So this liquidity that the market has built to what? To to mitigate our point of interest before coming. Then if you are selling from this up, your target is this recent low here. Understand? So after the market has taken the inducement, mitigate the point, then the next point of liquidity that market will be coming in this zone. Understand? Now if market close above this low here, then if the market close above this low here, if market close above this low here, then here now become our second BOS again. Understand? This is our recent low already. Yeah, this is our first low, second low, and the market has closed above. Then before you can started buying again, you'll be waiting at this zone. Maybe we'll have our point of interest at this zone. Then the market will what? Let's say we have our POI. The market will do something like this again. Sorry guys. Then the market will do something like this again. Market will start creating liquidity again. You feel that the market will do something. Market will just be doing something like this. You do something like this. That is creating higher high, higher low to what? To go and mitigate here again. Then here now become our what? Our next inducement. This is our first pullback here. See, this is our what? Our first pullback here, which is our inducement. That is, before you sell or before you buy, always wait for inducement to be taken out. So this is how you apply the inducement, the break of structure, the change of character, and the liquidity in the market. You see that before the market mitigate our POI again, you see what? It still creates what? Another liquidity here. You see that all this low that has not been taken out, first low, second low, third low here, they are what? They are all liquidity that the market is coming for next after mitigating our point of interest. So let's check chart. I don't want this video to be lengthy, so let's check our chart and see if we have the example of what we just check on the corner. Yes, so let's check the chart and see. All right, yeah, I want to see. Let's have a clear yes, let's have a clear example of it. Okay, market here, market is selling. Yes, market is selling at this point. This is our recent low here. This is our recent low. Let's copy her them. This is our recent break of low. Then we have what? We have another low here. But this low is sweep. We have a sweep of this low. We also have another sweep of our low here, which is break of recent low. Understand? Which is break of recent low. Then where is our high here? We have our inducement, which is this recent high here. This is our inducement. This is our inducement. After the inducement, the next high here is our change of character, which is chalk. This is our change of character. Now, after the change of character, you have to identify your inducement again, because after anytime the market close above your break of structure or above your change of character, you look out for the nearest inducement. This is what? This is our nearest inducement here. We'll mark it. Let's identify it. Nearest inducement. Then every other low, I'm seeing this as my liquidity. This is my first liquidity. This is my second liquidity. And here also we have a what? We have a point of interest that you can buy at this one. This is what? This is single candle order block, because the market has what? We have a close. We have a change of character already to what? For buying. So I can be waiting here. Anytime the market mitigates my point of interest in the future, I can what? I can buy. Okay, let's check how it goes now. You see that market comes back to what? To take our inducement. Sorry guys. Market comes back to take our inducement. Let's check if the market mitigate our point of interest that we have been waiting here. Let's check if the market mitigate. All right, we want to trace it carefully to see if the market mitigate.